Right guys, we're back. As promised, I've been tinkering with a lot of locks and I was always on about the enclosed levers. But this is a 3-inch, I think this Securit. Anyway, they're a bag of shit. They're actually a fucking pain in the ass to pick. The levers don't feel nice. But this is going to give you a perfect example of what's happening when you're overlifting. Alright, so again, we're going to go in with the short wire. Alright. So obviously we've got two wires. We've got a short wire and a long wire. You can see that this long wire is going to lift the levers higher because it's got a higher upstand, and obviously vice versa for the short one. But I'm having a lot more success with the short one. So we're just going to get our 7 gauge in. I like this ICL for using just for the fact it's got a nice clear run on it. All right. So again, we're going to put the, if I fucking can, excuse me. There we go. We're going to put our overlifter wire, and you're going to see actually what's happening as we're doing it. And just make sure you can see that. Yeah. So basically, what you're doing is you're lifting over. See what I mean? You're lifting all the levers up and then applying tension, or you can apply tension then lift the levers up. But basically, it's a case of fettling tension on and off as you're quickly lifting levers. This is my technique anyway. So we're just going to do that, and you can see the levers dropping. Some of the bottom levers want to overset. Okay. And that, you know, it's just a case of, and there we go. It's just a case of fettling your way through, trying a few different techniques. So as you can see, we've got that one nice, and yeah, plain fucking sailing. So we're going to move on to the next one, a lock that can cause you problems. Simple the fact. So let me get this in. So I was talking to my man Martin about this the other day. So this is what I call a union security. So on the forend on the first plate, it'll say union security, but basically it's a union 5 lever curtain lock. But as you can see, the levers are sprung from this side. Okay, so when you're picking this lock, you actually have to apply a lot of tension to get the levers to bind, because there's drop and drop and drop and drop. But you'll see that these overlift, and I thought they would, just for the fact that there's no false notches in the levers. I thought these would overlift pretty nicely, and as it happens, they fucking do. Alright, so in we go. And same technique, so we're just going to fettle on. Excuse me, I don't think I'll. And you're going to feel a kick when you're nearly there. So let's just. There. See that, guys? So we've got that straight away. In fact, I'm going to pause the video because I think I've got another one upstairs. So let's have a see if that one does it as well. Right, well, I couldn't find another fucking union, but we have an old Yale, I think it's Titan. It's a bit of an old school lock. I'm presuming it was British standard at some point back in the day with the high plate and everything. Yeah, and just 1 second, make sure I've got my right fucking tension tool. Right, yeah, so this does overlift. I've had a few bashes at it, and I've actually got it into a false set. I managed to overlift out the false set, so let me just see if you can see that there. Let's just see if we can get it on camera. So we're just going to go for overlift. There we go, so we've got it into the false set. So what I'm going to try and do is release tension at the same time lifting. No, there. Look at that. Got the motherfucker. Way! Yeah, so I'm really enjoying tinkering with these overlifters. Obviously, I've tried on a lot of locks it won't work on, but that obviously depends on the lever configuration. If you've got too many highs and too many lows, in principle, it's just not going to work. So, you know, obviously, if the levers are close together in heights, it's going to overlift much, much easier. Let me just see if we can do that once again for cheap seats. Get you round. Get you round there. Let's just have a little look-see-look-sees. Overlift, overlift, overlift. There we go. Got it, guys. Absolutely walloped it open. Alright, so onwards and upwards, and we're going to carry on through.